Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Review. Doing a big stout today, not in terms of the size, because it is 12 ounces, which I prefer, but it is 16.9% ABV. It's Uncle Jacob's Stout from Avery. It's a beer I quite like, but being 16.9% ABV, I definitely don't mind sitting on it. This is actually 3 years old. It's a 2015 from February, so 3 years old, and the reason it's called Uncle Jacob Stout, it says it on the side, is their great whatever uncle is apparently the first to use the term bourbon for whiskey. So maybe that's true. I don't know. I typically like beers in this series. Tweak is another one, for example, I really like. I have a couple other vintages of this. I have the definitely the 2016, and then I have some I kind of like buried away. I have a pumpkin one. Maybe I'll review next fall. A chocolate one. I got a couple. Anyway, cut to the chase. I got a couple like this. Straight out my cellar. Has not been refrigerated at all. So whatever temperature my cellar's at, and I'm sure it is very thick, full body, and all that. What I'm hoping for, wow, a lot of carbonation. What I'm hoping for is that alcohol to be not burning. Again, 16.9%. I mean, that is very high, and I'm hopeful that 3 years have melded somewhat, and then just has allowed all these complex flavors to come together. Um, about two and a half, 2 3/4 finger ahead. That mocha color. The beer itself very dark. The very bottom edges you get a little bit of brown cola, but yeah, that looks like a big imperial stout to me. Let's get into the aroma. That's stupid. Like how good this smells. So it's aged for 6 months in the barrels. You definitely get the barrel itself. You get the spirit. A lot of dark chocolate. There's some vanilla from the barrel coming through though too, but it definitely does come across more dark chocolate. I've said this in other videos. I think sometimes you can get that vanilla mixing with the chocolate. It comes across, especially if it's sweet in the aroma, comes across more as milk chocolate. But this is distinctively dark chocolate, but there is some vanilla there. I'm not getting milk chocolate. Yeah, I'm not getting milk chocolate. You do get some booze, not in a burning way, but like again in the spirit, like you can tell there's a spirit somehow present in this. I sound like I'm freaking doing a Ouija board or something. Dark fruit without a doubt. Basically, like if you've had barrel aged stouts, bourbon barrel aged stouts, and you're like, this is what one of those should smell like. This has those ingredients, those components, some off the charts, some kind of muted. But in terms of aroma, I'm gonna say this is upper echelon. It just smells great. Not getting much coconut. That's probably the only flavor I didn't say that you typically get. But yeah, it just like I said earlier, it's stupid good. I was trying to kill a little bit of time. The head has gone down a decent amount. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Wow. It has still just a little burn, a lot of warmth, but down here you get a little bit of burn. Um, but not too bad. Not too bad. It's pretty cold today, so it kind of hits the spot. You do get a sweet dark chocolate, and unlike the aroma, you get a little bit of milk chocolate with the vanilla, the sweetness, and that chocolate, the dark chocolate coming together. So you do interestingly get dark chocolate and milk chocolate. It tastes kind of like adult milk chocolate. Like it's very creamy. The mouth feels awesome. I'm not saying it tastes like it has lactose in it, but that fullness, the mouth feel, the creaminess, the chocolate, that booze all working together. If you added, there's a little bit of roast to it, but if you added some coffee, like got like one of those Randall Juniors or something, you added some coffee, it would be similar to like coffee with Bailey's almost. And again, not that it tastes milky like a milk stout. The creaminess is kind of making it almost like tricking my brain to thinking it, has that milk component. Huge beer, full, very again rich, awesome. The wood cuts through a little bit, which helps. Yeah, big flavors. The beer, okay, so it does work. It does drink a little bit like you added some straight liquor to the beer. I wonder if like these barrels are pretty wet when they get them because you do get a lot of spirit. For me though, I don't mind it. But if you like, I mean, like if you're someone who likes bourbon and stouts and these things aged together, like definitely you're gonna love this beer. I think I'm getting more and more to liking some of these spirits. Probably early on when I started this style, I it might have been too much of the spirit. It's like I'm getting paid every time I say the word spirit. Um, but for me, this is about as much as I'd want, but it's still fine. Like I'm still totally fine with how much of the booze comes through. I'm glad I aged it for 3 years. I think I'll have to look at the ones I kind of like buried away, what year they are. I would keep aging this. I mean, if you want to try it now, awesome. But like in hindsight, I would have aged this even further just to see. But this is great. Loving it. Excited. I'm hoping I'll get another bottle this year. Maybe it comes out every February, I'm thinking, because I got the 15 and 16 in February. Thank you for watching. I always appreciate it. If you haven't yet, check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. I don't know why I turned into a TV announcer all of a sudden. And most importantly, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.